there, you lovely gamers, it's me, Beanboi, and I've always had an irrational fear of flying paper.
Invitation to Retro Games Party. Side effects may include runny nose, death, possession.
Wow, I never get invited to parties. This is great.
Just gotta brush my hair, comb my teeth.
Alright, let's go.
What are you doing in my house?
I got invited to a party.
How'd you know it was my house when there was no address?
Well, I already knew it was your house when I saw the death part.
You're damn right.
So can I come in?
Yeah, sure. Just so you know,
Proud gun owner here, so if you say anything I don't like...
I think the doorbell rang.
That's strike one!
Perfect. Wait, weren't you just over there?
Is this the meeting titled Virgins Forever?
Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with this Retro Games Party.
Alright! I brought my totally paid for version of Sonic for this!
I think I pirated the wrong Sonic.
What do you first think of whenever you think about early 2012 internet? Rage Comics? This, and .exe games. .exe games are a special breed of video game, usually categorized by their horror and recreations of classic video games. These games are mostly based around internet horror stories called creepypastas. Creepypasta, huh? Should just call it terrifying tortellini. The most notorious example, and basically the father of all .exe games, is Sonic.exe. Yeah, this guy. Blue, hedgehog, shoes, mouth, eyes. Oh!
I didn't know Sonic smoked jazz cabbage!
This game really set the standard for later entries in the .exe game genre to come, so let's go over it. Sonic.exe starts with what to expect from a Sonic game. Upbeat and joyful title screen music and, oh hey, there's Sonic! I can't wait for a fun and joyful Sonic experience. Son of a bitch. It gets all bloody and goes to this weird character select screen, which unfortunately kills the believability of the game. It's a common trope in most .exe games where there is just stuff that could not possibly happen with changes to the code. An artist would have to fully add in color and art for this to happen, and just seeing objects and items being altered to look like blood really kills the creepy mood of the game. If it was just a glitchy environment or small changes like just red eyes, it would have more believability as a creepy story. We begrudgingly pick our first character, and it happens to be Tails. And it looks pretty normal so far, just walking down this lovely path in Green Hill Zone and... oh... everyone's dead. For somehow.
Not my friends!
We then reach our friendly neighborhood Sonic, and nope, you're evil. And we're in hell! Who thought of this, man? After running through the hell dimension, Sonic breakdances around the screen, and...
Now that's kinky.
this game basically just repeats itself 2 more times, and then dead, dead. This is fun!
That was absolutely petrifying.
Well, now what? What's next on your game plan, huh?
Pac-Man.
There's one thing I hate more than doorbells, it's fucking Pac-Man!
Pac-Man is one of the most beloved games in the gaming industry. First releasing in arcades in 1980, this simplistic yet addictive game of high score-based madness, running away from ghosts and eating them, is easily the most recognizable character next to Mario. I mean, how could he not be? He's a fucking block of cheese.
Alright, let's hope this one's normal.
You got a quarter?
This game feels like the only game that truly deserves to be called good here. Most .exe games have one control, you press the right arrow key. But this game, oh, this game is unique. It includes buggy visuals, which, like I said earlier, adds to the realism of it all. The mechanics are surprisingly unique in this game. There's a brand new mechanic of darkness where you can only see what Pac-Man's line of sight could see. It gives it a suspenseful feeling without the use of cheesy jump scares and screamers. Each round, a new ghost comes into play, with each having a brand new, unique mechanic. Inky basically just does whatever he normally does. He blocks off paths and mostly acts like a normal ghost. Blinky, however, is drastically different. When he's in your line of sight and it's a straight path, he charges at you, playing this very eerie noise. Clyde, which is a stupid fucking name considering the others, has this weird mechanic of just appearing in certain places. If you stay around him for too long, you're dead. Pinky is a fucking squid monster that doesn't abide by Pac-Man Maze rules and sends horrible chills down my spine, and he just basically wanders around the stage slowly. When you die, it appears to have 3 different death screens. One, where the game just freezes on you touching the ghost, another where you get a zoom in on Pac-Man being spun around, and the last being the ghost that killed you appearing on the screen in front of you. It's a really well-made game compared to Sonic.exe. More realism, less screamers, and genuinely eerie content. It really nails the energy of a glitched, cursed arcade cabinet, and also, apparently, playing this game results in death.
Oh no.
So overall, I would say this is probably the most passionate and well-made .exe game to date.
I don't think I can take much more of this. It's okay, Mom.
Don't touch me!
Well, now what? I don't have any more games and I... Seems reasonable. Yeah, it sounds pretty fair, actually. Oh, I love Pokemon!
Fucking lie!
Escape from Lavender Town is another .exe game based around a spooky spaghetti titled Lavender Town Syndrome. It starts out with an eerie message saying that this game will act on my real life.
Is this a fancy way to say you have my social security number?
We enter the limits of Lavender Town with the eeriest music of any Pokemon game. We walk into the Pokemon Center and I have a terminal illness. More exploring ensues and we find out this town has been getting more and more dull, with many signs pointing to, oh yeah, this shit haunted. We eventually find a Team Rocket grunt who explains that other groups have been bombing lakes and doing other suspicious activity. And also, they've murdered a family of Pokemon and forced the only survivor to wear his mother's skull, and he's permanently stuck walking around his mother's grave for an eternity.
Oh, I've done that before.
Now, after wandering around this nightmarish town, there doesn't seem to be anything left. I don't know what to do. Is this really all there is?
Well, I mean, I guess that's it. It's because it's called Escape from Lavender.
Oh good, now we're tripping balls.
That wouldn't be the first time.
Can you just be normal for 3 seconds?
Some stupid splash screens of ghosts arise, we get some death threats, and we find some dead people covered in blood for some reason. Hey, this guy knows my name. That's nice. Apparently I've been chosen by this creepy old dude, and this game can only run on my PC.
At least I don't have a brain.
And now you will die. And the game's over. Like usual. Dog shit! Dialogue that makes little sense, blood sprites even though those don't exist in the game, dead people, spelling errors, and ghosts. This is the definition of an EXE game.
Well, I sure had my fun. Thanks for inviting me, but I'm gonna go home now.
Ah, shit! Drop the fire! Drop the fire! Drop the fire! Ah!
Hey! Leave my friend alone, you 8-bit degenerate fool that's never had sex before in his life. You may be the result of a multi-million-dollar company trying to make money off of entertainment. That doesn't mean you're better than me.
Game over.
That was a fun romp into creepy retro games, and I think it was worth it for the amount of therapy I need to go through now. And I...